1. Hook. Understanding cloud technology is like learning to ride a bike. You can memorize the rules, but until you feel the balance, you won't go far. 2. The real problem: many beginners and startup engineers dive straight into cloud services without understanding the underlying principles. You might know how to spin up an EC2 instance, but do you really understand what that means for your application's architecture, scalability, and cost? 3. The simple explanation: at its core, cloud computing is about delivering services over the internet. It encompasses three main models: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. But before you get lost in the specifics of AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, focus on the foundational concepts: scalability, the ability to expand resources as demand grows; redundancy, creating backups to ensure availability; cost management, understanding how usage affects your budget; security, protecting your data and services from threats. By mastering these basics, you can navigate any cloud service more effectively. 4. Real-world example: let's look at a startup called Foodie Finder. They developed a food delivery app and decided to host their application on AWS. Excited by the vast array of services, they quickly set up EC2, RDS, and S3 without considering the basics of scaling and cost management. Within 3 months, their user base grew from 100 to 10,000. Their monthly AWS bill skyrocketed from $50 to over $5,000 because they hadn't configured auto-scaling or optimized their storage usage. They learned the hard way that while services are powerful, understanding how to leverage them based on core principles is essential. After realizing their mistake, they focused on the basics. They set up alerts to monitor costs, configured auto-scaling policies, and optimized their database queries. By doing this, they managed to bring their monthly spending back down to around $1,500 while maintaining performance. 5. What to do instead: here's a practical framework to focus on the basics rather than just services. Step 1. Identify your needs. Define your application's requirements. What's your expected traffic? What are the peak times? Will you use IaaS, PaaS, or SaaS based on your needs? Step 2. Focus on scalability. Choose a service that supports auto-scaling. For AWS, consider elastic load balancing with auto-scaling groups. For example, scale up when CPU usage exceeds 70% for more than 5 minutes. Step 3. Implement redundancy. Use multiple availability zones. For instance, if you're on AWS, deploy instances in at least 2 different zones. Create backups regularly. Implement automated backups for your databases. Step 4. Manage costs. Set billing alerts. Most cloud providers allow you to set notifications for when spending reaches certain thresholds, like $100 or $500. Use cost management tools. For example, AWS has Cost Explorer to track usage patterns. Step 5. Secure your infrastructure. Regularly review your security groups and IAM roles. Make sure only necessary ports are open. Implement logging to track access and usage patterns. AWS CloudTrail can help with this. 6. Common mistakes. Mistake number 1. Ignoring documentation. Many skip reading the documentation. Always read the cloud provider's best practices. Fix. Dedicate time to exploring documentation when starting a new service. Mistake number 2. Over-provisioning resources. Starting with too many resources can lead to unnecessary costs. Fix. Start small. Use the minimum viable product approach. Scale as needed. Mistake number 3. Not setting up monitoring. Without monitoring, you can't know how your application is performing or how much it's costing. Fix. Implement monitoring tools from day 1. Use services like AWS CloudWatch. Mistake number 4. Relying on one availability zone. This can lead to downtime if that zone fails. Fix. Deploy across multiple zones and regions. Mistake number 5. Forgetting security fundamentals. Overlooking security can lead to breaches. Fix. Regularly audit your security settings and practices. 7. Quick checklist. Define your application's needs. Choose an appropriate service model. Set up auto-scaling and redundancy. Implement cost management strategies. Regularly review security settings. 8. Summary plus CTA. Understanding the basics of cloud computing allows you to make informed decisions that will save you time and money. It's not just about knowing the services but mastering the principles behind them. Focus on scalability, redundancy, cost management, and security. By doing this, you'll set a strong foundation for your projects and avoid common pitfalls. If you found this video valuable, drop a comment below sharing your biggest takeaway. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on cloud engineering. Let's build a better cloud future together. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.